This may seem counterintuitive, but for my son, who is a little artist, books with no words and only pictures are really, really good for those reluctant readers. So I have several, since this is obviously something I feel really passionately about. This is a beautiful book with beautiful illustrations, which of course it has to be. I know a lot of people probably know The Lion and the Mouse. That's one that won a Caldecott, and so it's well known, and it's, you know, the story of the Lion and the Mouse, but without pictures. This one is just beautiful, expansive, both page pictures with pops of color about this little fox and these, oh, just look at that. The little sweaters.
They're cute.
I love it. Really cute. This is a beautiful one. And it's one that, again, look at that one. So much to look at. I feel like these sorts of books are really great. This is an older one, also a Caldecott, 1980 something. This one was published, but this one also has just beautiful, sweeping pictures. Almost all of them, if not all of them, are double page, and they're beautiful, and ones that just really get kids excited. Flora and the Penguin.
I've met that author.
Right? Have you really? So Flora and the Flamingo was the first one. So there's Flora and the Penguin, similar, and then there's one other one, and I can't remember the name of it, forgive me. But it's got lots of great pop-up and opening. And you know, if this held up in my library, then you know that it's pretty good as far as holding up against those tugging. So these are, there's Journey, there's Quest, and there's Entry, I think is the third one. And these are also beautiful. Aaron Beaker. Beautiful, beautiful books that are, you know, a journey, a quest, it kind of follows through, and there are 3 of them. We only have 2 of them here in the library right now, but those are them, and they're beautiful.
So when you're reading these to the kids, like if you have a class here, what do you do? I mean, there's no words, so.
That is an excellent question. So I would say that I have not yet read a no picture, no word book to a class yet. But I have read, like this week is banned book week, and I have been reading Where the Wild Things Are. And there are several, after he gets the rumpus started, there are several pages where there are no words, only pictures, and a double thing like this, where you like open it up and you just give them a second to really look at it. And there will be several pages where I will say nothing at all. Especially when I'm reading at home, you know, I will say nothing at all. I will just let them look at it and soak it in. And then if there's something that seems particularly, you know, relevant to the story, I'll be like, oh, look, are they looking at the map here? This is what the map looks like. What do you guys see? Look at those colors. What's happening with the colors? Kind of that sort of thing. I'll ask a lot of questions. They may or may not answer. A lot of them are rhetorical questions, but they eat it up. It really is one that provides a lot of interaction. I think is another reason that I think that books with pictures are awesome. And you wouldn't think that. I know a lot of people will be like, what? Why? There you go. So the next thing that I would say for books, as far as picture books for reluctant readers, let me tell you this.
Be ready.
Be ready. Never tell a student or your child that a book is too easy for them to read. I will let my 6th graders check out picture books. And one thing that I really love is when I came into the library, this picture book section was labeled easy, right? Easy, that's what it was. So we've been labeling it easy. My district librarian came in and she was like, actually, those books are not easy. They're actually not books that kids can read on their own. They're usually quite complicated with a lot of really rich vocabulary. They are E for everyone. And so we're going through, slow and steady, and changing all the labels to E for everyone, not easy. So I encourage kids, even my older kids, to check out picture books because I think it can really reignite a love of reading as well. And my last section as far as like younger kids and picture books would be, also for older kids, beautiful books. Okay, so books that are beautiful. Beautiful books. They're for everyone. I love going to the bookstore and just looking at beautiful new books. So this one, Hello Lighthouse, is a beautiful one. And I love looking at the back of books, especially. So this is one that has gorgeous illustrations from all manner of like angles, above, below, from the side. So really beautiful illustrations. This is one that I am telling you, at the beginning of the school year, I put out maybe 6 or so back to school, kind of first day of school books. Most of the books that the kids hadn't seen before, ones that I knew were not super well-known ones. And I said that they could vote. For this first class, as we were getting to know each other, that I would put my hand over it, say the title, and they could vote which one. This one overwhelmingly was picked by like 85–90% of my classes. And I asked them, as I started to notice this trend, why are we picking this book? What is it about it? And it is the bright colors, the illustrations, and it's a fun book. The kids love it. It's silly. It's got a twist ending. It's, you know, a T-Rex and pink overalls. It's just fabulous. So this is one that I love.
So what were they voting on then?
They were just voting on which one they wanted me to read to them. Just from the outside of it and from the title. So granted, we don't eat our classmates. That's kind of a fabulous title as well. They were all about, but several of them were kind of fun and funky like that. No, there was something that drew them to this book. Kids know. They know. And this is one that our state has an award that they give, and this is one of the 10 books that has been selected. We'll find out in April which one wins, but I'm voting for this one. So this is one that, again, just look at that. It's got shiny. Anytime you can get a little bit of shine on a book, the kids are all about that. Like the Fly Guy books, they're shiny. Beautiful, expansive illustrations with my favorite is this one over here. Let's just show you the whole book. There you go.
Oh,
this
yes.
is the home of a Norse god, right?
Beautiful.
Beautiful, right? And all these tiny, tiny little details, and you'll find it through the whole book. It's beautiful, and it's all the different homes that people live in different countries and different make-believe worlds, and it's just a beautiful book. So they know beautiful illustrations, and so I'm always looking for books that just have beautiful illustrations, beautiful art. Caldecott's a great way to obviously find some of the great ones, but so those are my ones for young readers.
Now don't be too worried because I will post links to all of these because she's gone through a lot and they're great. Like I want to pick them up. I haven't read most of them and I still have little kids that would enjoy them and my big kids listen in too, despite their really cool nonchalance about it. They also like to listen. So I'll be posting these as well so you can see.